Hey everybody, here we're going to look at the Manage Messages feature of Tube Toolbox. When you are posting comments or sending messages or sharing a video, you're going to include some sort of message to the user who you're contacting. And within Tube Toolbox, what you do is set up a bunch of preset messages. You set them up one time, and then you can reuse them each time that you launch Tube Toolbox. So I'm going to go down here to Manage Messages under the Data group. And when you come in, you won't have any messages. Up at the top, you'll see Campaign. You can organize all your messages into different campaigns. So if you have a particular topic you want to talk about, or a particular video campaign, you can do that. There's always the default campaign, which any new message gets added to if you haven't put it in a specific campaign, and you can't rename or delete this default campaign. So I'm going to go ahead and click Create Message. You'll notice the first thing you do is click Campaign. Right now we don't have any. The label is just something that you're going to call this message for yourself. Just it's not going to be sent to anybody. It's just kind of for internal use. The subject will be the subject line when you are sending messages. When you do share video or posting comments, there is no subject line. There's really just the body or the message that you're sending. So the subject is skipped in those cases. It's only used when doing the bulk message sending feature. So I'm going to add a little information here. Label and body are required, subject is not required because you could be using it for share video or comments. And I'll go ahead and click Save. So now you'll see along the left hand side here, whatever campaign we have selected, it's going to list all the messages within that campaign. I'm going to create a new one, a new campaign, to show you that. Call it Camp 2 for Campaign 2. If we pick default campaign, it's going to show you the messages in default campaign. If we click Camp 2, there aren't any messages yet, so we're going to have to create the first message. I'm going to save that. Now we have one message here. I'm going to go back to the default campaign, and if you want to modify any of your messages in this list here, you can just click the Edit button. You can also delete them down here. So I'm going to click Edit. Over here, I'm going to say Message 1 Updated. Save that. So that's just how you modify a message. If you want to move it into a different campaign, you can click Edit, pick a different campaign, and then save it. So now it's in the other campaign. I'm going to have to go to Camp 2 here. We can see both messages are in this campaign. I'm going to show you sort of an advanced feature here. If you click Edit, you'll notice it says Personalize your message with placeholders. If you click this placeholders link, it'll bring up some information for you. And these are words or placeholders you can put in your subject or message that get replaced, and for each message that is sent, and it basically puts the user's name in who you're sending to, or who you're sending from. We'll look at this sample down below. It says you would write up your message into Toolbox. Hi, $UN, check out my channel when you get a chance, thanks, $CN, sent, $DT, This uses all three of the current placeholders. We might add some more in the future. Then on the right hand side here, it says this is how it's going to send, or how it's going to look when it actually gets sent to the user, Cats LOL. It's going to say hi, and then it's going to replace this UN with the user who you're sending to, Cats LOL. Check out my channel when you get a chance, thanks. Go Double Vision is the particular account that I'm logged into right now, and then it's just going to put the date at the bottom. So this is a great way to personalize messages, make them less generic and less spammy by putting in their username. So again, it can be in the body or the message, something like this. if you want to import or export, it's going to import or export all the messages that you're currently looking at, and you can bring that to a different computer or a different account, things like that. If you want to create a new message, down here there's the green new message button. You click that. Up top you can rename and delete campaigns. If you delete a campaign and it has messages, it'll ask you if you want to move those into a different campaign or delete the messages. So to actually use them, we can go look at send messages here. This middle panel is where you pick which messages you want in your rotation, and Tube Toolbox will rotate between the messages, send one, then the next user will send the next one, and just keep cycling through the messages that you want. And all you do, let's see, if you hover over these, you can see it shows you the subject and body that'll be sent. And you just drag them over to the right hand side, and it'll say, total messages and sending rotation 2. You can also drag them back if you want them out. You can remove all. You can add all. You can click this manage messages if you want to come back here and change anything. If there's a campaign that doesn't have any messages, you can just click add messages to add a new one. There it is. Drag it over. And that's about it. Thanks for watching.